Heroes of Faerun introduces the new Coldcaster feat for D&D. This one's really fun. It's one of the only general feats in the book that doesn't have a prerequisite, so it doesn't require some specific origin feat. It's not attached to a background. It's just standalone and awesome. First thing it gives you is an ability score increase to any of your mental stats, and then it gives you the ability to cast Ray of Frost, which very important for the final part of the feat. Anytime you hit a target with an attack roll that deals cold damage, you can give the target a minus 1d4 penalty on their next saving throw. That's awesome. Now, it won't stack with itself, so you can't just spam the target over and over again to stack d4 penalties, but it does stack with other penalties like Mindsliver or Bane, so you can stack a whole bunch of penalties on targets and make their next save basically impossible to pass. The name of the feat is Coldcaster, so this is very clearly intended for spellcasters, and spellcasters do have a few options for dealing cold damage on attacks. Transmuted Spell on Scorching Rays is a great choice. Chromatic Orb can be a great choice, especially if you upcast it enough that you have a whole bunch of d8s and hopefully get that cold damage, but other than that, it's unpredictable. In general, other than Ray of Frost, spell attacks go away other than cantrips beyond low-level spells. There are a few standout exceptions like Bigby's Hand and Blade of Disaster, but generally, you're going to rely more heavily on saving throws. So instead of leaving this to casters, it may actually be more effective for martial characters. You can find a way to deal cold damage on your weapon attacks, then all of a sudden you can apply a free, repeatable debuff every single round without limitation. There aren't a ton of options for doing this in the 2024 rules, but there are some great ones, including the Winter Walker Ranger, which is in the same book. Starting at level 3, you get to add 1d4 cold damage the first time you hit a creature with a weapon attack on a turn. So you get that, you get Coldcaster, you're doing some extra damage from Winter Walker, and you're applying a minus 1d4 penalty to saves every turn. That's going to put enemies at a huge disadvantage and put your party in a really great place to take them down quickly. Anyway, I'm RPGBot. I love talking about character optimization. Find me here, find me on rpgbot.net, sign up for the rpgbot.newsletter. I'm doing things there. It's going to be great.